Thank you, Megan. On behalf of the Etna Community Organization, thank you for being here tonight, for standing in solidarity with us. I want to welcome Etna residents, and I want to welcome any person from outside Etna who has chosen to be here with us. If you would be willing to share, please write into the chat what neighborhood or town you live in so we get a sense of who is here and where you are from. You being here helps us understand that we are not alone, but in fact, we are part of a movement to choose love over hate. I want to start off similarly, just like Megan, by reflecting on one of the quotes from an attendee. We must treat each other with respect and dignity and make more steps towards inclusion and equality. Being a married LGBTQ+ couple, we understand that allies, support, and safe spaces are wildly important for people when they're feeling attacked or unsafe just for being who they are. This strongly resonates with me. I'm Hispanic, the son of an immigrant from Panama. As a child and a teenager, I experienced racism in its violent forms, both verbal and physical, and my family has firsthand experience with discrimination. So at this quote, it just means so much to me because it's saying that all of us, whether you are Black or Latino, female or transgender, Muslim or Jewish, when hate exists, it affects all of us. So we must at once embrace our differences, our individual identities, and simultaneously see what makes us the same, what unites us. So this quote is a clear call to action. We must create safe space for all of us. So I'm going to stop sharing for 1 second. Regarding the flag with the swastika, I want to clearly say once that we, the Etna Community Organization, strongly condemn its display. It may be legal, but it is unacceptable and violates our core values, not just as an organization, but as humans. This condemnation isn't about the individual or their intent, but the flag's meaning, what it communicates to our children and our Jewish neighbors. And while we condemn the flag, we also condemn the retaliations, the stealing and the burning of the flag, the vandalism to the house. Violence is never the answer, and violence breeds more violence. We condemn the flag's display and we condemn the illegal responses. This isn't who we are, and this isn't the way forward. That said, I hope that now that we've had that moment where I was able to share that thought, that we can work on a better path forward. I want to acknowledge 3 of our Borough Council members, Jessica Semler, Alice Gabriel, and Megan Tuñón, who showed us what choosing love over hate looks like, how to create a nonviolent positive response. Councilmember Semler launched a GoFundMe for the production of yard signs displaying Etna is for everyone. We're seeing the results here. And it's just so powerful. Jess Semler, the beauty of your action is that it gives us all a way to be part of the response. Now, this sign was born out of the Etna Eco District planning process. And in late October 2018, Alexis Boydum and I, we were planning the Social Equity Summit with Evolve EA. And we wanted to create something for that meeting that people could take with them. And we decided upon creating a social justice poster, but something specific to Etna. When we started designing it, Alexis was inspired by the names of our streets, many of which are named after trees, locust, elm, hickory, and that biodiversity could reflect and celebrate our racial and ethnic diversity. And we did struggle with the word equity because it wasn't a universally known concept for all of our residents. It was difficult to explain and not all people had the same definition. So we wanted to come up with something that would resonate with people. And my son, he was 1 at the time, and we were reading children's books to him every night. And it came to us, something that a child could grasp. Etna is for everyone. In the very early morning of October 27th, 2018, I was drawing the poster at my dining room table, and that's when we first heard. There was an active shooter at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Squirrel Hill. That morning, 11 Jews were murdered, others injured while worshiping. Pittsburgh is the site of the deadliest anti-Semitic attack in American history. It's a devastating trauma that we all share, should never forget, we can never allow again. Now, that social equity summit in Etna was just a few days later, and there was a great sense of loss for all of us. We understood why we were fighting for justice, why inclusion was such a critical underlying value. And also that night, a Shaler Area High School student presented a poster titled Equity in Etna, with a large Star of David in the center. She shared how the students used the creation of the poster as a way to process what had happened. And that poster has since hung in the entrance to the Borough building as a powerful reminder of that day. What I'd like to end with is a look back at our 2 vision statements we created during the Etna Eco District Education Series. First, our equity statement: Etna is an inclusive community that celebrates diversity and activates everyone to shape our future together. This is the promise we made together and that we hope to fulfill. And second, our water statement: Etna is a resilient community that protects its people. And just for tonight, let's focus on that first part. Etna, inclusive community, embraces diversity, activates everyone, resilient, protects its people. By being here at this meeting, you are part of making that vision true. So I want to thank you for standing in solidarity for us, for your commitment to Etna, and for countering anti-Semitism. Thank you very much.